Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chain. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and 4-star running back Justin Williams just made it official. He is in the boat. We'll see how Tennessee finishes this thing out. It is early signing day. We've got tons of coverage coming your way. We will be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, kind of breaking down the results of today. Going to try to drop as many videos as I can throughout the day, just depending on how things play out, so make sure you stay tuned to that. Do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button right out of the gate. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we are fans just like you, doing the best we can to cover this Tennessee football program. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe, click that bell for notifications. Speaking of notifications, if we drop more than 3 videos today, like I said, we're going to see how it plays out. If we drop more than 3 videos, notifications will stop going out on YouTube. So make sure you are dialed in to the Talkin VAWLS Network, and we will keep you up to date. But again, Justin Williams, 4-star running back out of Georgia, makes it official. He's 6 foot, 205 pounds. Great addition to this running back room. We'll get into that more in just a second. I want to just walk you guys. Here is a great little article walking you guys through it from SI.com from Matt Ray, a guide to Tennessee's early signing period as we continue to follow this thing throughout the day. Here's some times for you guys to keep track of today. The article says the early signing period open up on Wednesday and run through Friday, allowing prospective Division I athletes to sign with the college of their choice. Below is a full signing day guide for when top targets will commit and announce. So here's the ones we got to keep our eye on are the targets, because there are a lot of guys that are committed to Tennessee. A guy like Addison Nichols, he's got exams all day today, but that is a kid that left no doubt. You knew he was coming to Tennessee. He actually signed the paperwork last night and was having it sent over this morning because he's got exams today. A guy like Taven Jackson. Taven Jackson has been recruiting for this university for the last several months. There is no doubt there. But the guys we want to keep an eye on, the targets. It starts with Justin Williams, who again just made it official. He will be joining Tennessee. This is another one. Linebacker, that's a typo. It's Demario Tolan. I don't expect this one to go Tennessee's way. He is going to be making that final decision at 10:30 a.m. So make sure you're tuned into that. To me, it says here the Vols had all the momentum over the last 10 days or so, but the LSU buzz is growing louder behind the scenes. I think, Tennessee got involved in this one. Tennessee gave it a shot, but I think he stays true to LSU. But again, we'll keep you guys updated. Make sure you're dialed in right here to the Talkin VAWLS Network. Defensive end Darren Agu, there's a no-go there. He is committed to Vanderbilt. This is one that is another maybe. This is a chance. Edge rusher Gabe, depending on how you want to say it, Yakis Aukus, according to Austin Price over at VolQuest, it's Aukus. He was, I think he's actually committed to Tulane, but it sounds like this one is down to Tennessee and Illinois. He will make that decision official at 9 a.m. I think Tennessee has a chance here. I really, truly believe this is a 50-50 shot. Does Tennessee get the job done? Defensive back Keontae Scott will be making it official today at noon. So keep an eye on that one. This is another big one. This is, for me, and some of you guys had commented over the videos I made yesterday saying that, Boogie, we've got to have guys on defense, and I agree. I think the difference between this class being, okay, that's kind of what I expected to All right, this is surprising. This is a good class for year one in the Josh Heupel era. Is can they close on some of these defensive guys? If they were able to close on a guy like DeMario Tolan, that would be huge. Talk about going from he did okay to that's an A+ job by Josh Heupel and this coaching staff. If they flip DeMario Tolan, if he commits to Tennessee, if you can get a guy like Akis, if you can get this defensive back in Keontae Scott, that's how you take it from good to great, and we start moving forward. Since here, the top JUCO corner has remained engaged with Tennessee down the stretch, but Auburn has positioned themselves well. It seems like Auburn is causing a big headache for Tennessee this year. Why is that? Why is that? Is it the coaching staff? Is it the atmosphere? Is it NIL deals? Last night, Cade Mays, Tyler Barron on Tennessee Prime talked a lot about NIL deals and needing more money. I don't know if that's a Tennessee problem or if it's a problem across all of college football. Are the VAWLS going to be able to make this final push on Keontae Scott? Like I said, he's going to be announcing at noon. Seems like it is down to Auburn and Tennessee. This is another big one. This is a big one for me. I was texting back and forth with the Indy kid last night. We were talking about the defensive lineman. Rodney Garner does not strike out. Rodney Garner is a guy that, talking about Auburn and being a headache, Rodney Garner was a headache for Tennessee in previous years. I don't see Rodney Garner striking out on Walter Nolan, on Jeffrey Mba, and Tyree West, all three. Making videos the last couple of weeks, I expected Rodney Garner to land 2 of the 3. Now here we are. It seems like Tyree West is the only one left. You can go get the Verse kid, the Albany transfer. He's not going to be making a decision until February. If Rodney Garner can pull West and Verse, going to feel a whole lot better about it. But if he strikes out, if Rodney Garner strikes out, why is it? I saw a comment on Facebook. Somebody said, I don't buy into this hype about Rodney Garner being able to recruit. If he can't land any of these guys, I don't believe the hype. Well, believe the hype. Rodney Garner is the real deal. Can he seal it with Tyree West? He's going to be making that decision at 3:30. We'll see which direction he goes. To me, everything I'm reading seems like it is a 50-50 coin toss between Tennessee and Florida State. Now, as you continue to scroll down there, you can see these are the guys that are committed to Tennessee you feel pretty good about. But let's go back and talk briefly about Justin Williams, who is officially in the boat. That's the title of the video. Again, 4-star on the 24/7 Sports Composite. He's the 26th ranked player in the state of Georgia, 24th running back nationally. Another kid that should be committing or sending in his letter a little bit later today is Dylan Sampson. 24/7 Sports has him as a 4-star as well. So let's look at the running back room with the incoming freshman running backs, Justin Williams and Dylan Sampson. Obviously, you've got Jabari Small and Jalen Wright returning as your 1-2 punch. How does Jalen Wright develop? How can he take that next step between his freshman and sophomore year? What happens with D. Beckwith? You talk about wanting a big physical running back, 6'5", 227 pounds. What is it with D. Beckwith? What is D. Beckwith not getting? We saw 1 carry from him late in the season. Can he take that next step? He's probably the number 1 guy that everybody in the chat, everybody in the comments talks about changing positions. But he went through the full year as a running back. What happens with him? Does Lenny Whitehead take that next step? You know, there's a lot of talent in that running back room. The addition of Justin Williams, Dylan Sampson is only going to make that running back room even better. But to me, I would still go out to the transfer portal. I would look to add somebody with some experience. I'm not taking away from Jabari Small. I'm not taking away from Jalen Wright. But it seems like after those 2 guys, really after Small, with Tyon Evans moving on, Jabari Small struggled all year staying healthy. The SEC is a physical, violent league. I would like to see them find in the transfer portal a bigger physical back to go along with Jabari Small, Jalen Wright. We'll see if they decide to go that direction. You guys know the deal. Hit that comment section. Let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think Tennessee can close the deal on Tolan? Do you think they can close the deal on Keontae Scott or Tyree West? It's going to be a busy, busy day. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're dialed in. Don't forget, tonight, 7 p.m. live. Join us. You may or may not get a notification. It will just depend. So don't forget, be right here. Going to be a good time. Let's hope Tennessee finishes this thing off strong. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.